Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today on Violet's DIY Style. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get started with today's DIY. What we're going to be needing are actually I used 4 of these placemats that you can purchase at Dollar Tree, and I've shown you guys before. If you haven't seen the DIY that I showed you how to unravel these placemats, I'll link it down below. But you go ahead and unravel 3 of these placemats and keep one as is. I ended up using 4. That's why I'm saying 3. Unravel 3 of them. And then all I used was my Gorilla hot glue, and I started wrapping around the unraveled placemats to the placemat that we left intact. So you hot glue and work your way around with the unraveled placemat. And all I did was try my best to stay at the very edge of each section when I did it on the bottom of the placemat, and just slowly started gluing it to the other one. I'm using this for my front porch. If you guys decide to make this, let me know where you're going to use it. You can even do 2 different colors or 3. I was looking for a white placemat because I wanted to do 2 or 3 of the lime green and then 1 of the whites, just to give it that different colors, but I couldn't find one, so I just opted to go ahead and use all the lime green. In total, this DIY took me about an hour. So you can pop in a good movie and watch it and sit down and do this while you're watching the movie. So the time won't seem so long, but it's not hard at all, because you just continue to hot glue the unraveled placemat around itself after you wrap it the first time towards the unraveled placemat. Right here, once you go around it once, I just wanted to show you don't have to cut it or anything. Basically, you're just going to bend right there, you're going to bend the unraveled placemat a little bit and just put hot glue on the placemat that's already stuck there. And then you're just going to continue to hot glue the second row. You can use E6000 if you would like to use it. I really didn't use it because I wrapped it around about 3 times and I let it cool, and then I tried to pull it just to see if it would work without me having to use E6000, and it worked just fine. So I opted not to use E6000, but again, I use the Gorilla glue sticks. So I know I like those better than the regular glue sticks. They just hold a lot more better. So that's something you might want to think about, or just use the fix-all and sporadically throughout this rug if you don't feel comfortable with just using the hot glue. And just do little sections at a time. I mean, the glue doesn't dry super fast, but I would recommend you doing, the whole ring and then trying to do it, because it would just cool off and it wouldn't stick correctly. So I'm just doing little sections, and again, just continue to wrap it around in circles. I thought this was such a neat idea when I started thinking about how to make an outdoor rug, because some of these rugs are very, very expensive. Um, and to be able to make one a really nice size one for $4 was just amazing to me. For $10, you can make a complete, huge rug to go underneath, say, your picnic table or something. Because this one, it was pretty big. It's a roughly about 3 feet, but I'll leave the exact measurements down below if you want to go ahead and go down below and check the exact measurements of the size of 4 placemats, which is the one I made. I mean, you don't even have to use this outside. If you have children, or say a high chair, a baby, and you want to put it underneath the high chair so it can be easy cleanup, that would be really cute with different colors to match whatever, decor you have indoors. I always try to think about when I make DIYs that I can use it and it's versatile to use in different ways in different areas of your home. Simply because once you make something, I mean, unless you specifically want it for an area and don't plan on moving it, if you're like me, I always move things around. I always want to be able to have things that I can use for more than just one place in my home. I just love these placemats. There's quite a few different things you can do with them if you just kind of think outside the box. But I've made a basket with these. I've made purses. I've even made a pillow. So there's quite a few different DIYs that I've done with these. I try to pick them up whenever I see them, like during the holidays and stuff like that, so I can have different colors. What colors are you guys going to use outside in your porch and patios for the summer this year? Let me know in the comments down below. As you can tell, I'm using lime. I'm not sure what other colors I'm going to use. I think lime and maybe a dark blue, but I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any suggestions of what other color will look pretty with the lime, my lime rug. When you're done with the last wrap of the rope, go ahead and fold the ends of it just to secure it more. This is the size that it is with 3. Again, like I said, I thought I went outside and I, put it on my patio, and I thought it was a little too small. And since I had an extra, I had purchased 5 actually placemats. I went ahead and used one more. So in total, I used 4 placemats. Again, one that I didn't unravel, and then the other 3 I did unravel and wrapped them around. So in total, it was 4 placemats. just wanted to go ahead and remind you guys that if you have Instagram, don't forget to follow me. It's the same over there as it is here, Violet's DIY Style. I love to see you guys' pictures over there of all the DIYs, not just the ones that we make here together, but also the ones that you guys make individually. They're so unique and so unusual. You know, some of them just blow my mind of what the ideas that you guys come up with. So again, when you're done wrapping it around, just make sure you fold the ends of it, just so it won't unravel. And once you're done, you flip it over. Make sure everything's okay, and then flip it back, and you're going to put this on what's going to be the back of your, or the bottom of your rug. And it's the non-slip drawer liners. And again, if you want to use E6000 here, go ahead and feel free to. I just use my hot glue Gorilla Glue gun, Gorilla Glue, I'm sorry. And it worked just fine for me. And this is just so it won't slip and slide everywhere. And I only used one roll. So you just glue it down and make sure you press on it to make sure it's secure. Now, since I only used one roll, I didn't cut the first one in half, thinking it was going to be enough, but it worked out just fine. So just make sure if you get one roll, maybe cut it all into 4 strips. That way you can kind of even and space them out. But again, it worked out. I just wanted one on either side and then in the middle. So that's what I went ahead and did. And there you go. See, it doesn't move. And this is the way it looks outside. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, you guys take care and stay blessed. Bye.